Hi everyone. Hope you all are having a beautiful, blessed day. Enjoying whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you are doing to pass your time, being creative. I just wanted to talk a little bit about self-care during this time that we're going through. And also kind of the consciousness split or reality split, if you will, that some have been out there talking about. And actually, I have been talking about that for some time now. Sorry. I will share this. I am actually sitting outside of the warehouse that my partner and I work at. And he's in a meeting right now, and I, was like, I'm just going outside. I'm going to sit outside. I'm going to get some fresh air and talk to you all. So, one of the things that for some time again, I've been, would have these visions and these insights as to kind of what the world is going through. And this was way before all of this was happening. And I would have these insights and would express and feel that something would happen. Right, didn't know exactly what was going to be happening, but there would be a point where an event would take place, and the consciousness of the world would shift, but there would be three groups or sets of consciousness or realities, if you will. One being the very deep, dark, cataclysmic, end of the world type scenario, people feeling that way. And then there would be the ones who weren't quite in that energy, but more so very precautious, still not really, following what the media is telling them, but having a wider perspective, a more hopeful outlook to what's going on. And then there would be the group of people who would see it as a blessing. And I could say, and I will say, I am in that category. Being a body worker, I understand, and others understand that being in a fear and worry and all of that just creates more of that, and causes the cortisol pumping through the body, causes the immune system to decrease, allowing those sicknesses and illnesses to enter. And again, I've been mentioning to many people, including my family, not to be in that energy. And so it's very interesting to be seeing that now. And I am aware that as we go along, it will look like the doomsday end of times scenario. However, what I know is that we are shifting out of that energy, and has been shifted, but it looks like we are heading that way. But I know better, and you know what I mean? I know better. when I go into the grocery stores, at first it was very triggering to me, seeing these people with their shopping carts fully stocked of everything up to the brim, their masks, their gloves, and all of that. And, I am wearing gloves just to, protect myself in a sense from, dirt, pretty much. But, just in respect to others and what they're feeling. But again, it was very triggering to me going into the grocery store, with seeing these people with this just fear on their face when they're walking towards you, like like you are the plague or something, and again, it would trigger me very hard. And I would find myself, and my partner, and we're twins, which, for those who don't know, twin flame, twin soul, same soul, pretty much sums that up, right? So whatever he feels, I feel, and vice versa. And we would both be on this, we would just both be triggered and go feeding off of each other, gosh, this is ridiculous, and only if they knew, and you know what I mean? And so that was, the first few weeks. Now, I'm actually seeing more people in the store with masks and all of that. However, when I'm outside, it's a whole different reality, and another thing, and this brings this up too, is what I was noticing in the stores is, the newspaper, front page of the newspaper, and some of the imagery that they were putting on there, it was just horrifying. Horrifying. If I can see why people are feeling those feelings of anxiety and fear, because it's just being spit out there just constantly of this imagery, and the same conversation, and and to me it's brainwashing. It is a form of brainwashing. That's my opinion. Whatever resonates, take it. Whatever doesn't resonate, please leave it. And just respect each other for where we're at, and have compassion. And this thing about the triggering, and us being triggered and by these people, I had to take a step back and just, again, sit back and take a deep breath and close my eyes and release that energy, and knowing that energy is not mine. My reality is not that. Although I am seeing that reality, and although I am, in a sense, I don't even want to say in it, but witnessing it, doesn't mean that's my reality. And I had to really feel for these people, and not feel bad for them, but just have a loving and compassionate heart to them, as they don't know, they are not aware of what the truth is. And once I was able to feel that and let go of all the triggers and all of that, going to the store and seeing even more people with masks now, and even more, like shields on the cashiers and all of that, it's made going to the store a lot easier for me. And even with the cashiers, this morning we went to the grocery store, and one of the ladies that I really enjoy and really like, and we've had great conversations before, asking her how her day is going, and she was, it's just being in that environment just wears you down, and I could tell she was pretty worn down. And she's asking about our day, and I said to her, I was like, we're doing beautiful, and it's such a beautiful day outside, and blessed. And she's like, oh, and it just totally perked up her energy. And when we were leaving, she's like, I hope you enjoy the sun, have a great day. And we both were like, you as well, with just heartfelt. And her energy completely shifted. And she even thanked us, prayer hands, thanked us. And and just those interactions, just those little nuggets, and those just bringing people that joy, is important. Because when they're just wrapped up in all of that, they just need that light. They just need that one little sprinkle of light, which could completely shift their entire day, and after leaving, what I saw in my mind's eye was that by us helping her see that light within herself and bringing that to her, it will stay in her thoughts, and it will stay in her heart. And when experiencing some of these people, it will help her bring that as well to them. So it's a very powerful time right now. It truly is a blessing. The other day I was sitting and just feeling so grateful for the fact that I don't feel the pressure of having to, we're still working, but I'm not feeling the pressure to have to work, that lack mentality, and not feeling the pressure of having to meet deadlines and pay bills and all that kind of stuff. I mean, we're still doing that. However, there's just not that same pressure. And, and I just thanked the universe, everything. I thanked everything for bringing this sensation back to me, because I rarely ever feel that, maybe when on vacation, but, I was just so grateful for that. And that's how we're going to create this new way of being, is by feeling the gratitude for what is going on. And, we're being assisted in so many ways. I mean, energetically, and even, financially, many of us are being assisted with unemployment, and, so on and so forth. But I guess my message really is to, find your peace, find what brings you joy. I know everyone's been saying it, but, bring that to others too. Get outside and say hi. And another thing is, so many people now outside, and they're walking, and they are saying hi, and they're happy. Even I'm just seeing people with masks that are waving and stuff, and talk to your neighbors and get to know them. I mean, I'm in the city, and we've talked to our neighbors and things like that, but now it seems like the conversations are more meaningful and deeper, and we can share our light with those people that aren't seeing it and are feeling bogged down, and are scared and worried that they don't know what's going to happen. I mean, it is, the fear of the unknown is very scary. However, when we have that light, and we hold that sensation of love and joy, and we know that everything is going to be all right, it's important for us to bring that to others. It's a ripple effect. Pay it forward. and get outside, get the sun. Look at this amazing sun. It is just incredible. And I just feel so much better when I'm outside. The other day I was like having all these blah 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 in my mind, and it was hard, difficult for me to quiet that, even though I'm pretty good at quieting that chatter. The other day it was very hard, and I started to kind of judge myself, like, stop doing that. And then I just stopped and I said, I'm here right now and that's fine. And I'm just going to release and do what I can to release this, as I know this is others that I'm tapping into, the collective, which has been very, very intense recently. The collective thought form and feelings have been really intense. But honor yourself where you're at. Not every day we're gonna be love and light and all of that. So just honor yourself where you are in your process, and do what you can to step away from the media and all of that stuff, and get outside and breathe some fresh air. And again, normally I wouldn't be sitting out here in front of the warehouse and have a bunch of semi trucks and all of that, and we're across from a bark plant, and I wouldn't normally be sitting in this spot, but right now it's just amazing and I'm just loving it. And even though it's not the ideal place that I would like to be at, I'm blessed to be outside and to be able to bring this message to you. So I just wanted to share a little bit of that, and hope everyone is doing well. Elderberry, I will share that. Elderberry is amazing, and I've been taking it for about 1.5 years now, and I haven't had any cold or flu for that time, and it's been keeping us healthy and happy, and also colloidal silver, which is just basically nanoparticles of silver infused with filtered water, which is something that I make at home, and is great for everything. I use it on the dogs, cuts, when I start to feel a scratchy throat, or a sore throat coming in, I'll just spray it and drink it, and it will cut that out real quick. Any stomach, any symptoms from stomach ulcers, or if you have upset stomach. Often my dog just was having I'm so sorry, Scooter. I was feeding him bad potatoes. They were spoiled and I didn't realize it for a day or two, and he had been throwing up for a few days, and I just poured some of the colloidal silver in his water, and it just cleared up. These are some remedies that are very simple and easy, and they just work wonders. So I hope that helps some of you guys. I love you. If you have any questions about anything, any type of healing modalities, techniques, meditations, any questions about that, those are my, I don't want to say expertise, but it's, I teach my clients and help others with those things. So please reach out if you have any questions. And again, joy, love, peace, and blessings to all of you. Mwah.